Hi, my name is Curtis and welcome to PhatKid Garage. In today's episode, we're going to go through the process and some of the tools needed to remove a broken spark plug from a Ford 4.6 or 5.4 liter 3-valve Triton engine. This is a pretty common thing to happen on these engines and can be done inside the vehicle, but just for the ease of today's video, we're going to do one on the 5.4 that's hanging behind me here. So let's go ahead and go through some of the tools we're going to need to get this job done. All right, let's go through some of the tools we're going to be needing. First off, the kit that I like using is made by Lyle. It comes with everything needed to remove the spark plug itself, or the spark plug itself. This is the porcelain punch, the sleeve you need, and this is the actual extractor here. These are just some nylon washers that you use in between the sleeve and the extractor. As far as tools go, you got a 3/8 ratchet, 3/8 extension, 1/2 inch ratchet, 1/2 inch extension, 11 millimeter, 9/16, 16, and a 15/16. On this particular engine that I'm doing the work on right now, you can see that two of the 8 spark plugs actually came out. This is what they look like when they actually come out of the vehicle the right way. And this is typically what they look like when they don't. This is the electrode itself, and it just essentially snaps off right there. You may get a situation where the sleeve comes out and this stays in. So there's a process just to go ahead and snap these off and then pull them out. But a lot of the times they'll come out like these ones here. This is the piece we're actually going to be removing. I went ahead and did 2 of them that are on the engine. But this gets seized down inside the spark plug hole itself, just from carbon and years of buildup. And clearly it doesn't come out with the spark plug. So let's go ahead and get started on the process of getting this done. This is what you're looking at with the broken spark plug down inside there. You can kind of see it if I can get it to focus. So yeah, that's what we're pulling out. You can see the hole for the electrode and the porcelain down in there, and then the outer sleeve. Okay, to go ahead and start, we're going to make sure that the porcelain punch is pushed all the way down and in. As you can see, it moves in. And then we just hand tighten it down inside the spark plug hole until it stops. Like that. Run the pin down until it touches. Then you use your 16 millimeter socket and tighten it till it stops. A lot of times you'll hear a loud crunch of it pushing the porcelain down through. Other times you won't. Like that. And just back her out. Take your sleeve, drop it down in the hole. You want to run this nut all the way up in their reverse threads, like so. Put your sleeve on, drop it down, and then it counterclockwise locks in. So counterclockwise, you want to get this to start inside that piece. About like that. Run your nut down. And with your 15/16 socket, and reverse rotation. And there you go. That's what we're looking to pull out. You can just see all the gunk and carbon and all kinds of stuff that gets built up on that, causes it to seize inside there. Let's go ahead and do the next cylinder. Alright, same process as before. Make sure that the pin is run all the way up. Screw it in hand tight. $16mm. Go ahead and take her out. You can see how far those little chunks of porcelain left on it, but you can see how far it pushes the porcelain down in there to make sure that the extractor has enough bite. Same thing as before. Got your sleeve, your washer, and get her started. And reverse rotation to lock it down in there. Like so. And reverse rotation on this. And there you go. That's number 2. Pretty easy to do. Like I said, this can be done inside the vehicle. I've done it in a lot of F-150s and some Mustangs. But it's a little more difficult inside the F-150s because the windshield kind of sits over the engine. But the Mustangs are just like this, so pretty simple. Alright, I want to show you on camera exactly what that kit does. What it does is pushes the porcelain, as you can see, it pushes the porcelain through the steel strap at the bottom and makes enough room so you can get the extractor down in there to pull this thing out. This is one where you can see how it snapped the extractor. The porcelain broke after I took it out when I was trying to remove this from the extractor itself. So none of that did fall on all 6 of them that I did. None of that fell down inside the cylinder. That's why I do like this kit, because I haven't had one yet that dropped any porcelain down inside. So, again, pretty cool thing. Pretty cool little kit. Works well, and I haven't had it fail on me yet. Alright, as you can see, we got all 6 of the broken spark plugs out. And this is the kit I use. Again, it's from Lyle, part number 65600. And I've used a few other kits, but I like this one the most. Some use pins that you actually have to glue down in there. I wasn't a huge fan of those ones, but they do work. But yeah, as far as cost, you spend about 70 bucks on it. Depending on where you get it, you can get it a little more expensive, sometimes a little cheaper. But I think I paid 70 bucks for this one a while back, and I have used it a lot. So, if you ever run into a situation where you do end up breaking a spark plug on a 3-valve 5.4 or 4.6, I recommend using this kit. All right, that's going to wrap it up for this episode of PhatKid Garage. Again, we went through the process and the tools of removing a broken spark plug from the 4.6 or 5.4 liter 3-valve Triton engine. Pretty easy to do, and don't hesitate to do it while it's in the car. It's a little more cumbersome, but it is possible to do it while they are inside the car. So, tune into the next episode or future episodes of PhatKid Garage, where we'll get back to working on Leroy. And I got a few other projects coming up in the future that I'll be doing some videos on, so stay tuned. I'm out.